It is me here. Welcome to another video. Today, Jesus, I am destructive today. But yeah, today we are going to be doing the Wisconsin rebuild. Now, we are going to be doing people in their primes. So, people like Russell Wilson, Middle Gordon, and J.J. Watt. So we're not bringing anybody back, like for example, Travis Frederick. But yeah, this is going to be a very exciting team to rebuild. Now, you already can see the problems. We don't have a left tackle. We don't have a tight end. We don't have wide receivers. And we don't have a secondary. And linebackers. So, it's going to be a very frustrating year for us. But that doesn't really quite mean anything. Because I'm also going to run like the best playbooks in the game. But let me tell you why I wanted to do this. The reason why I wanted to do this was mainly because I had a weird dream and stuff. And also number two, I'm also in Wisconsin, so yeah. But also, if this video gets enough views and likes, I will do another one. So yeah, and it'll show up on the community channel because I'm not gonna decide which one because then I'll just be boring. But again, I had a weird dream last night, and well, it was one of the best dreams I've ever had. I was having conversations with my hero in general, Russell Wilson. Now you're like, wait, why is he here, hero? Despite he literally wasn't even in your hometown of Wisconsin. Well, I mean, he did play Wisconsin college. That was his choice. And he's playing with now one of my favorite teams, the Seattle Seahawks. So, yeah. But, I'm very, hopeful. I mean, I wish this dream would exist. Coming front to front with players like Geno Smith. I don't know why Curtis Samuel showed up, but he just did. And also Russell Wilson. But yeah, and then people were getting kidnapped, sucked energy. It was a very weird dream. The other dream that I also had was I was in a live stream, and apparently I had like 99 people watching it, and I saw one message from a guy who I know, which is a YouTuber who I think is like very popular. I don't know how, but he is in like the Bandos crew, which is a very popular group. So yeah. Anyway, submit to the off season. I'm not gonna I'm not even going to expect this team to make it to the playoffs. So yeah. making gumbo. Damn. Damn. Child cruelty. Alright. So, honestly, kind of surprised, but we're 9-8. Very surprised, not gonna lie. Number 4 in offense. Okay, that wasn't expected. 12 in defense. I don't really know. Damn, 15 interceptions? This guy should be known as the interception king. Jonathan Taylor is a god. Metal Ingram really wasn't. I cannot believe that, despite how trash our receiving core was, we're still getting over 1,000-yard receivers. When we get a receiver and a left tackle, we'll be back for the postseason. Goodbye. Just get cut. I honestly do wonder if we actually made it to the postseason. But honestly, in my opinion, we didn't. TJ Watt was just amazing. Is Gary gone from injury now? Okay. Get cut. Goodbye. Eric Wilson had 4 interceptions. No, we can't let this man get 4 interceptions, can't we? Goodbye. Oh yeah, I also forgot one little aspect to the rebuild. There won't be any, let me say this again, any player. Okay, finally, all the players are gone. But, we would not be able to sign any free agents. But now you're going to be like, how are you going to make it to the Super Bowl when you have no free agents? Well, it's actually quite simple. We are able to get a one player boost in every single draft. So what I mean by that is I could upgrade one player every draft and make this man a beast. Now, the only thing is we're not going to be including first, second, or third rounds usable. It's fourth or undrafted. So, and I also mean by fifth, sixth, and seventh is also allowed as well. Well, I'm gonna fire Bill Simmons. I mean, I'm honestly, well, not Bill Simmons. Joe Barry. This is technically his actual name in real life. Yeah, give me Brandon Staley. I mean, we really need both positions. But corner is a little more important, so I'm going with the corner perspective. I mean, really what we only have to do is, like, upgrade our free agents. I mean, not upgrade. I mean, our defense, really. Because our offense was fine. Oh, obviously, I would like to get a wide receiver, because if we don't get a wide receiver, we're obviously not even going to be close to trying to make it another run to the postseason. And I'm just saying it as facts. But I also wonder two things. Obviously, one, did we actually make it to the postseason since we had a 9-8 record? And number two, did J.J. Watt have the best sack record in terms of sacks in a season? He did. Did it? Where the frick is T.J. Watt? T.J. Watt record's not even here. Well, J.J. Watt's in here, obviously. But T.J. Watt's is not even in there. That's interesting. Now, I just gotta double check if there's any free agents. Oh, we're in the -1 cap space. Oof. That's not good. Well, I mean, it's probably gonna get better since, you know, we're literally not signing any, like, big prospect. Well, we don't have a ton of draft picks as well, which I actually think is a little bit concerning, is that we barely have any draft picks. I know we're guaranteed getting one really good player at least in the draft, but we are still in a hot, like, it's gonna be not, oh, I forgot about the postseason stuff. Shoot. Cancel auto sim. Oh, now it's just showing us our recap. So, let me check schedule. schedule. Oh, you can't even see the playoff postseason. Yes, we did not make it to the postseason. But that's alright. I mean, like, honestly, I wasn't even expecting to make it to the postseason. So, the fact that we almost made it is insane. But before we, go, I want to see, where's our draft pick? Like, where is it? We have the number 15th pick. Okay. I mean, I don't really know what I want to use with the pick quite yet, because we need wide receiver, left tackle, well, wide receivers in general. Left tackle, maybe another pass rusher, linebackers, corners, safeties, like, we need all of these positions. Need all of them. So, but like, here's the thing. Do I want just an absolute beast defense with a trash receiving core? Or do I at least want to fix the offense a little bit, but not have such a great of a defense if I just went all in on defense? I mean, they're both very tempting. So, but honestly, I think it's just round one, I have to get a receiver. Without a question, I have to get a wide receiver or tight end, which is what I'm going to do here. Even if he has an injury, I will be upgrading that. I think it just makes sense. Like, get a nice, very good tight end. That's going to be a pretty good addition to the offense. But just with the tight end. I think now, this is going to be the time where I take a wide receiver. Even though I probably... Okay, I'll do it next round. So now we could just focus on defensive unit. Alright. But I kind of want to go corner. I really want to go corner because, like, if we had at least a solid corner, at least one, this is going to be a very good defense. Because we already have, again, TJ Watt, JJ Watt, pressuring the quarterback like it's nothing. And I have one solid corner at least. It's going to just make this defense a lot better than it already is. Alright, so without a question, we're going with one of these wide receivers. I kind of made a joke and actually just went with the tight end. But we actually are going to go for a wide receiver now. So we got DeMonte Cole, which I really do like him. Or Justin Mathis, who is not really in a familiar state or college that I know of. He is slightly faster than DeMonte Cole, but I am going to go with DeMonte Cole here out of New Mexico State. And what's interesting that they're both at non-really good colleges in general. So, well, in terms of talent, that is. Alright, let's check the draft and see what we got here. So, okay, did get a good tight end, good corner, thank the Lord, and got a good wide receiver. Obviously, I also am going to decrease the age because that's what I always do with 22-year-olds. But which player do I want to upgrade? I mean, kind of by default, it's going to be linebacker. Because there was, like, Unless I want to waste it on a running back. I'm not wasting it on a running back. We already have two amazing running backs, which are, by the way, now the age of 21. I'm not about to waste that. Demonte Cole is a bit of a concern because, like, this is like our only actually solid wide receiver, which is on a very mediocre group. Also, I mean, I get we also drafted the tight end, which is kind of giving me like a a Hollywood Brown, Mark Andrews. The only difference is they're super young and they're also not good yet, really. But man, I just cannot wait until like these guys actually are like over 80 overalls. But for me, I am gonna go with Brian Woodson, just because of the fact like we need a linebacker pretty bad. What I mean by that, I mean that figuratively, we really do need a linebacker. Because, like, we already got a corner, by the way. We already got one, which is fine. Now we just need to get is a linebacker. And here's our chance to finally, and when I say this, I mean we can finally get actually a good linebacker. And that's going to be a very, very, very big detail to why we could finally make it to the playoffs. Because we really need is a linebacker. Because again, we got a corner. We already got two good pass rushers. Really what we need now is a linebacker. And there you go. You finally get a linebacker. Which is going to leave so much less pressure on the pass rushers. It's just so big. Because now they get a chance to actually, like, I don't know, they don't have to get to the quarterback in like 2 seconds. So that's going to be a pretty big detail. And with Kayshawn in there as well, which I will be keeping, by the way, even if I was, like, this is going to be a very disgusting defense for years to come. It's just the problem is that we don't really have a true number 3 pass rusher, and we don't have a safety yet, or even a true quarter core, and also wide receivers, which that's going to be fixed. That's got to be fixed soon, and the left tackle position. I mean, I get it. Like our O-line was like this O-line is like a million times better than Russell Wilson actually had during Seattle, but his wide receiver core is a million times worse than what he actually had in Seattle. So, yeah, it's it's weird. We're going against the Raiders in the preseason for Week 1, and we have to go against them in the regular season for Week 1. that's kind of funny, not gonna lie. Honestly, guys, I'm honestly also, as a Packers fan, I'm really looking forward for them in the playoffs. Like, they won 3 in a row. I get it, they have won against literally not even really good teams. Like, for example, the Bears, and they had a bye week, and they had gone against the Rams. And then they also beat Dolphins, but Bears had Justin Fields, which that is not easy to stop him. Then you have the Rams, which they were on a, like, and we could see from the Raiders' defense against the Broncos' defense against Baker Mayfield. Okay, I get it. They had Nathaniel Hackett, which is now not a head coach anymore, but they still put up over 50 points. That's pretty big. And also, we beat the Dolphins, which I understand they're not really a playoff contender anymore, but that's still not an easy game to win. And now what we gotta do is beat the Lions once, beat the Vikings once, and the Commanders to lose one more game. and we're in the playoffs. So that's nice. My Bailey Bear. My sweet little Bailey Bear. Bailey Bear. Bailey Bear. Little pup. Yeah, I got Bailey behind me, of course. Dang. 5-2. I mean, I get it. Like, and also pretty soon here, I'm also gonna make like a video about top 5 dark futures and the top 5 bright futures of NFL teams. So let's just say that. So we have the number 1 offense and number 25th defense. Really, our defense had to decrease by a lot. Dang, that sucks. Well, I mean, I guess it's, yeah. He's been a pretty big addition, I guess. How is our backup tight end getting more receptions than my starting tight end? That's a little stupid. Then on defense, of course, Brian Woodson finally doing something on the team. TJ Watson, TJ Watt, JJ Watt, they've been playing really well, of course, in the pass rush department. And 1 interception. I mean, I guess it's not a big of a surprise, literally because, again, we have 2 really good players that are not at the defensive line, and then that's it. That's our team. So, but again, it is pretty frustrating. Cause this was like, I'm just so confused why he is getting more receptions than my actually starting tight end. It's stupid. Our defense is playing very well as well. I'm actually, I mean, not very well. Just TJ Watt and JJ Watt is really doing well. The rest of the defense has been terrible. So, yeah, but we just gotta hope, I guess, that they're not gonna play absolutely terrible. Okay, so now we have like the most cap space out of any team. But what I want to do is sign some undrafted kickers and punter. Because we need a successful kicker and punter to get into the playoffs, let's face it. Oh, there's no undrafted kicker. Also, there's people in the practice squad. There is. And I'm going to go with Demonte White out of Georgia. Oh, we're not able to get him? Okay, that's an L. That's a big L. I don't get it, like, why I'm not able to get him. Literally, when it says I have $214 million cap space. Honestly, stupid to me. So, yeah. Ugh. Alright. Wow, we went 12-5. Hey, who cares? Who cares that we lost against the freaking Vikings? Who cares? Third in offense. Pretty keen, did with drop in, a couple spots. But then our defense just after week 8. Russell Wilson playing really good. Not really surprised. As well as Jonathan. Melvin Gordon had 13 touchdowns. Okay, that's pretty impressive. Again, our receiving core kind of sucks. I cannot believe that our receiver, I think it was like our later pick receiver, end up actually getting 100 receptions. Which, I don't know if this is true, but I think that might be an NFL record. Well, close, that is. Our O-line playing well, besides our left tackle. He's not really been that good. Our linebacker, been a big piece of this defense, as well as J.J. Watt, T.J. Watt. And... okay, now we got a ton of interceptions. Did at least my rookie get one? No, we did not. Okay, that's a little disappointing. At least none of my rookies didn't even get an interception. That was a little sad. I wish they had at least, well, one of them at least. But, yeah. Let's go check the NFL record. I mean, I don't know if he's in the book or not. Or even if receptions. Yeah, receptions are not even in here. That's a little stupid. I feel like they should be, but whatever. So now we're going in home field against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I just really hope we don't get one hit out of the playoffs, but I mean, that's probably going to happen because, I mean, it's just, I don't really have a big belief that this defense is going to, what? 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 Well, that's awkward. I have to, like, why did it set I locked to advanced week? What? That's stupid. Hold on a minute.